Hey, everybody. I see a couple of y'all coming in the room. I see a couple of you coming in the room. Come on in the room.
Oh, ye that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke.
What's up, Dave?
And learn of me. For my yoke.
Good evening, Tamika.
And my burdens, they are light. I heard Jesus say, come unto me.
Good evening, Shannon. Good evening, Doris. Angela, that is Miss Tony.
For the love and the tenderness that you will never. I heard the voice of Jesus call from the greatest down to the smallest. He extends an open invitation to one and all. Those of you battered and those of you abused, those of you feeling like what's the use? Jesus said, come unto me, and I'll show you just what I can do. I heard him say, come unto me. Come unto me, only I can guarantee. I'll guarantee all the love and the tenderness that you will never. I heard him say, come unto me. Come unto me, only I can guarantee. Guarantee all the love and tenderness that you'll ever. Take my yoke. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. For my yoke is easy. For my yoke is easy. For my yoke is easy. And my burdens is light.
Amen. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Tonight is Thanksgiving Eve, if there is such a thing. It is good to see you all. I just wanted to hop on real quick. Literally, we are just getting back from the store. not too long ago. It's crazy out there. We were masked up and gloved up and rubbed ourselves down with sanitizer when we got back in the house. And so I just wanted to jump on tonight. I think this is the season for gratefulness. This ought to be the season for gratefulness. Grateful for with what God has blessed each one of us with. That in this season, that I know that there's a pandemic, and I know there's craziness out of DC, and I know everything is, there's a recession and all those things, but yet and still, God has still been good to us. And so tonight, I just wanted to share real briefly. At 8:00, the AAMA is having a service. It's going to be on Facebook. It'll be on the Turner page, the AAMA page. For those that don't know what the AAMA is, it is a collection of churches either in Steelton or connected to Steelton that gets together every year. Our major thrust is always the Lenten service. We go from Ash Wednesday all the way up to Passion Week. Every week, a different church hosts us, so to speak. The pastor preaches, choir sings, and we do that every week during the Easter season, during Lent. And then the week of Lent, we have a big Maundy, Thursday celebration. That was the night that Jesus was betrayed. We share communion together. We have a Good Friday service, and then early on Sunday morning, we gather and have sunrise service. It's 8 churches in all. I'm blessed and honored to be the president of the AAMA, and I have been for the past 4 years. We also do a Thanksgiving service, and so it's typically held the Tuesday night before Thanksgiving. This year, when it on Wednesday, it's virtual, of course, and this year, and Pastor Tabitha Sanko is going to be preaching it, and she is a dynamic preacher, and she will bless you. Tabitha Sanko, pastor of Monumental AME Church. One of the things that I asked all the pastors to do, or some of the pastors in the AAMA to do, is to record a video, just a brief video, talking about what they're grateful for. I think, and I mean this isn't just preacher hype. I mean this is a season where I think that we have to remind ourselves of how good God has been to us. In spite of everything going on, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. And so I want to take a moment to just talk about what I'm grateful for. That I certainly am grateful for my wife. I am grateful for Lady Jada. And I can't tell you all the different ways that she's blessed me. I am blessed to be husband, to be daddy of 3 wonderful children. Jaden, who is no longer with us, he passed away. Jordan and Justin, I am honored to be their daddy. I am grateful to be Eugene and Cassandra's son. I'm grateful to be Regina's older brother. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I'm grateful for the support that I have from Turner Memorial and those that may not belong to Turner Memorial, but yet they're connected with us anyway. I'm grateful for you. I am grateful for you praying for me. I'm grateful for you praying for this ministry. I am grateful that you tune in every week. I am grateful. I'm grateful for those that cash at me. I'm grateful for those that recommend books to me. I am grateful when you tell me what blessed you in a sermon. I am grateful. I'm grateful for our community. And I want you to know that I don't take it lightly that God has assigned me to be pastor over this particular flock. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And I never want you to think that I take it for granted, or I take you for granted. I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in each week. And I am honored and blessed to not just be your pastor, but to call you my friend. And I love you, and you can't stop me. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I love you. I am praying for you. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. That's what I'm grateful for. Again, tonight at 8:00 on this webpage, as well as the AAMA webpage, Reverend Tabitha Sanko is going to be leading us in worship. It's going to be an awesome word as we talk about gratefulness. Tomorrow, one of the things that I love, my father started this tradition years and years ago. Me and Regina would jokingly refer to it as our Cosby Show moment. Before we could eat turkey, before we could eat dressing, before we could tear up some cranberry sauce or some macaroni and cheese, we had to say one thing that we were grateful for. And so tomorrow, y'all are all honorary Hamptons. I would love to look on Facebook tomorrow and see just one thing each and every one of you is grateful for. We can call it the Turner Thankful Challenge. Let's do that. Hashtag Turner Thankful. And so I want to know one thing that you are grateful and thankful for. Okay? You can record yourself saying it, or you can just type it on your feed. Hashtag Turner Thankful. All right. I'm not going to hold y'all. I know y'all have preparations to do. I have preparations myself. I just want you to know that I love you. I appreciate you. I am grateful for each and every one of you. I see you in the feed. I love you, Michelle. Jen, I love you. Bernice, God bless you. Carl, you know you my man, 50 grand. I love y'all, and I thank God for each and every one of you. Remember tomorrow, one thing. If it's a whole bunch of things, I ain't going to be mad about it. But hashtag Turner Thankful. All right. I love y'all, and we'll see you soon.